Well, welcome back. Jessica recently spoke with an expert about eating from all the food groups, recipes straight from the pages of his new book, The Essential Cookbook for Men.
It's a new year and a terrific time to jumpstart by adding wholesome fruits, veggies, and possibly real milk into your diet. Our next guest is an award-winning registered dietitian and best-selling author that's going to show us how to keep foods you love in your diet while still achieving your goals. Manuel Villacorta joins us live by satellite from New York. It's great to see you.
Thank you, Jessica. How are you today?
I am doing really well, and I'm encouraged by what I'm hearing because, you know, we talk so often about ways to eat and maybe removing this or focusing on that, but you're advocating sort of a whole plan approach and fresh fruits and veggies and even real milk.
That's right. Yes, I recommend to all my clients, you know, I've been doing this for so many years and helping people reach their health goals. And the one thing I do recommend is to eat a balanced diet without omitting any food groups. Like you said, including plenty of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats, dairy products, and real milk.
Any words of wisdom right off the bat for staying in touch with our New Year's resolutions, right? We hit the ground, we're running, and then all of a sudden our pace slows and then we're off track. What do you recommend for staying on track?
Yeah, so what I recommend to staying on track is, again, to eat all food groups. I see this happen often. After a few weeks, people start feeling deprived, low energy, not getting what their body really needs, and then breaking the New Year's resolution. By including all food groups, you know, is a long-lasting way to do and get to your goals once and for all.
A lot of times we find that it's sort of an inconvenience to be focusing on the fresh fruits and veggies. Maybe you don't have them, you're doing something that's grab and go. But you've got some recipes in front of you that look pretty quick, pretty easy, and also pretty effective in working in some of those groups that you're talking about.
Exactly, yeah, eating all fruits and vegetables is very important. Something that you mentioned, yeah, not maybe all the states will have fresh fruits and vegetables. Don't forget frozen and canned count too as well, and so does dry fruit. But anyway, so I have a sample day here that I can show you. I like to start the day with soaking oats overnight. This is my overnight oats. I use real milk. Really, I love milk because it is an easy way to get your 9 essential nutrients with 8 grams of protein in a serving, which is 8 ounces. And then once the next day, it's ready to be eaten, and then you can just top it off with fresh fruit, dry fruit, nuts and seeds, which are good fats. Then mid-afternoon for lunch, I have a grilled steak Latinx bowl, I call it. It has beans and rice. Again, adding those whole grains with fiber fills you up. Now here, 4 p.m. is a key time to eat a snack because a lot of people tend to skip this snack and then they end up overeating at nighttime. So I recommend something with high fiber and protein. So I have a berry protein smoothie as an example to get your fiber and protein as well. And I do recommend to do a little cooking over the weekend, so when you come home tired, you have a meal ready waiting for you. And I make these delicious stuffed bell peppers with ground turkey and California avocados. It's a very simple way to do it. And again, don't overthink things. Pick a few recipes per week, go shopping, make some do some cooking over the weekend, and your life will go much easier.
It is such a nice feeling when you come home and you've already done a little cooking over the weekend like you've suggested, and then it's at the ready. And I love those overnight oats. You can make them a couple days in advance, you know, for the week, kind of portion them out.
Oh, yes. You're right. That's exactly what I do. I like to, you know, cook the overnights, soak overnight, and then actually divide them in containers, and then the day off, you can add your toppings that you like.
That's great. And you've got a nice cookbook there right beside you, too, that helps speak to maybe a group that isn't doing as much cooking over the weekend, or maybe today they are and getting prepped for the week.
Yes. So my goal is to get more men cooking. But I mean, this cookbook is for everyone. Everyone can eat from this cookbook. I just want men to cook more and maybe cook for the family, include the children, you know. And why not? May need to cook too as well.
Yeah, a great way to really embrace the new year, save a little money, and really put yourself first with focusing on putting these couple of food groups right in front of you. Thank you so much. It's been great talking with you.
Thank you, Jessica.